Let's talk about the one and only expressive and radiant energy of our Leos and what it actually means in our charts, and we are gonna go really deep here. So if you're interested, then stay tuned because I'm gonna show you the energy from a completely new perspective, and especially if you want to get the full access to the whole video, you need to stay until the end because I'm gonna be providing you with such a deep transformative knowledge that is gonna completely transform your understanding of your own Leo energy. And this is especially gonna apply to you if you have a Leo sun or if you're a Leo rising. So stay tuned, stay with me, and we are gonna dive deep into our Leo energy. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Anna and I'm an evolutionary astrologer and a life coach, and I basically bring all of those spiritual ideas down to earth to give you actionable tips and resources that are gonna help you to align with your life's purpose. And I really love to view astrology from a more psychological and an evolutionary standpoint. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, definitely subscribe. This is gonna help me out and we can build an amazing community here and support each other. So please subscribe right here, join my community, and now we are gonna really dive deep into our Leo energy. So I really want to talk about our Leos from a more psychological and a more evolutionary perspective. But first of all, I want to give you the basics of the Leo energy. And important to know before we begin with this video, this is gonna apply to that life area or to whatever planets which are just forces within your psyche and urges that you have, and everything that you have in Leo and wherever you have Leo within your chart, this is gonna apply there. So this video is not only gonna be suitable for people who are Leo risings or who have their sun there, but to every placement where you have your Leo in. So first of all, let's start with the image that first comes to our mind when we think of a Leo. We think of the king of the jungle, right? So this energy is very majestic and it's a very proud energy. And Leos really want to be appreciated and they want to be admired. And this can be good, but sometimes if they only rely on the outside sources of that, on the outside sources of recognition, they are really gonna drain themselves. And this can actually become their pitfall because they will want to make themselves to the likes of other people and they will just perform so that the audience likes them, but it's not gonna be authentic. And the key with Leo, like if I would have to sum up the whole video or the whole key point for Leos, is to be authentic. Leos really need to tap into their authenticity, and this is the only way that they can actually get ahead in life, because this is really the main point of what the Leo energy is actually trying to teach us, is to learn how to be authentic. So you will really need to learn how to get the recognition that you are seeking from the outside actually from the inside out, and then you're just gonna be this vibrant and lovely Leo that is gonna just support everyone around them and that is gonna just vibrate this amazing energy onto others. And this is what we want for a healthy Leo. And also worth to mention is that Leo is a fixed fire sign, which means this gives us a little bit of an idea about this energy in general. So fire is very expressive, it's very expansive, it likes to create. And fixed means that Leos, once they set their mind on something, it's very hard to convince them otherwise. So even though Leos are very expressive and they are a creative force, they are actually fixed in the way they are thinking. So it's very sometimes hard for them to actually change their opinion on something. But once they stand for something, they will stand their ground. So they will really fight for what they believe in. And one of the greatest abilities of a Leo is to inspire confidence in other people. Maybe you experience it whenever you meet a very healthy Leo. They actually can lift you up and can make you believe in yourself and can make you believe in all of your goals and dreams and desire, and can actually share that fire that is deep within them with you so that you also suddenly believe in all of your abilities. So this is really an amazing skill that healthy Leos have, and it's so important that a Leo actually intentionally tries to become that for others, to become that light for others, because this is the ultimate purpose of a Leo. And for Leos, it's really so crucial to be authentic, because let me tell you, everyone can sense when a Leo is not being authentic. I feel like we can sense that in others pretty quickly if they are not being authentic, but with a Leo it's even more visible. they are pretty good at hiding things, but their authenticity is just something that they can't just perform. That it really needs to come from within, because otherwise people will feel that their energy is a bit off. So for Leos, it's really crucial to be authentic. And when it comes to planets that you might have in your Leo sign, they really want to be noticed. And when it comes to the houses that are in Leo, those are gonna be the life areas where you want to be the star, where you want to shine bright, and those are gonna be the life areas that you need to focus on and to find also a healthy self-expression. And it's very important that we give ourselves the recognition that we are seeking from others first. Then I feel like this recognition from the outside will come automatically from the right people. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into more evolutionary perspective on this energy. So expression is the real key to understanding our Leo friends. They really need to give form to everything that goes on within them. So that's why they really love to create, because they really love to display everything that goes internally within them and give it a form and create something out of it. This is how they show their self-expression. And so this is really important to develop a healthy ego as a Leo. You really need to be able to express yourself and express everything that goes on internally and just display it out for the world to see it without having the fear of being judged. This is really important. You can't do things out of fear, or you can't hold yourself back out of fear for not being recognized. If you have the faith in yourself, and if you believe in yourself, and if you accept yourself just the way you are, and you know those things that you do might not be recognized or might not be liked by everyone, but you know this is your true being, this is who you are, this is the path to go, and you can't face the resistance, and you can't let yourself diminish your light because of outside people and outside circumstances. So it's really important for you to find that authenticity within yourself. Also, I have to say, Leos need to find a way how to make their lives happy. Leos need to be happy and vibrant in order to truly be aligned with the core of their energy, because on the one hand, Leos are associated with this Emperor energy, which is more serious and more demanding, I would say. But actually, a very healthy Leo, I would say, fits more to the energy of a child who expresses itself, who is not afraid to be judged for how they are, because they just know the way they are, it's pretty good, and they are not having those irrational fears to actually show the world who they truly are. And a child doesn't think about if you're gonna like it, when it's gonna show you what it's interested in, and children are not afraid to express themselves and to express how they feel on the inside. And those are the traits that should be embodied by a Leo. Also, to be present in the moment, to enjoy it, and to not get trapped into thinking too much about the past and about the future, but just enjoy the moment and be present and fully embrace who you are, and just give out that vibrant light energy out of your body to others and into the world. And I feel like healthy Leos are just really light bringers. They just elevate the vibrancy of the earth, and it's really beautiful to be around a healthy Leo. And when it comes to the expression, how Leos are expressing themselves, it doesn't have to be something creative. It doesn't even have to be something like, dancing or art or music. It can just be the way that you share your opinions and your thoughts. It's how you express yourself. It can even be only through being authentic to yourself, and through, wearing the clothes that you like, and through just not being afraid to share your opinion on things. This is also a way on how Leos can share their authenticity with the world. And one thing that Leos really need to be careful of is the need for applause. They really love to perform in front of an audience, and sometimes if they are not in touch with their core identity and with who they are, they will perform just to get the applause from the audience. So they will kind of adjust and melt into whatever the audience wants from them. And then they really will only perform for just getting the recognition from the outside, and they will never feel satisfied with that, and this will drive them even further and further from their authentic self-expression, because they will just become who they think others want them to be without being true to themselves. And this is really, really the shadow side of a Leo, and those Leos will oftentimes also show you their bad sides, and they will not be happy with their lives, and the energy will feel kind of heavy around such a Leo, and they will oftentimes get very rigid, and they will oftentimes think that they are better than the rest, for example. So it's very important for a Leo to actually find that deep connection to their hearts, because the expression of a Leo comes from their hearts. It's very important to build a strong connection to it, and to, like, if you feel like your heart space and if your heart chakra is closed, it's really important to work with that space so that you can really align with it, and so that the energy can flow smoothly through you, and so that you really are aligned with your core energy and with your core identity, which comes from your heart. Expression of a Leo can truly be authentic when it comes from their heart space. That's why it's so important to align with that energy. And I feel like this will give you the ability to, even though you know you might be rejected, to still be true to your values and to who you truly are. Because Leos are so scared of being rejected. Like, believe me, it's their greatest fear to be rejected, to reveal themselves, and basically getting rejected for who they are at the core. And once they overcome that fear, and once they are just so aligned with who they are, and they are not afraid to show it to the world, because they don't gonna take it personally, because they will have the awareness that they are not gonna be for everybody. Not everyone is gonna like us, and we have to accept that fact, and we still have to be able to be true to ourselves, even though not everyone has to like us for who we are and how we are. Not everyone is gonna like our energy or the way we are showing up or dressing ourselves right, but we need to be okay with that. And as a Leo especially, this is what this energy is trying to teach you. So be mindful of that, be cautious of that, and once you overcome that fear of rejection and you are just able to always be yourself, you will see how much good people and how many positive energies you will attract into your life as a Leo, and how much more stronger and vibrant your own energy will become. It will just become magnetic to everyone who wants to support you on your path. So now let's talk about the childhood of our Leos and how it impacts them in their daily lives. So I hope that this is gonna help you, that this is gonna help you to understand those subconscious patterns that have been running in your head and that have been running your life, and that you are just gonna be able to understand your Leo energy wherever that is in your chart way better, way deeper, and that you are just gonna be able to shine in those life areas. So I hope that this is gonna help you, and that you like this video, that you like the information that I'm providing you, and that I'm able to show you a different perspective on astrology, a perspective that I hope is aligning with you on a deeper level. I hope you liked it. I hope you want to join my community. Please subscribe and follow me for more content like that. I'm gonna do a whole series about that. And also join me on my Instagram, on my Patreon, become a Patreon member. Share this video with others, like Leos that you know, or just other people in general who would benefit from this information. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.